Hey, before I go to bed, I'm going to do my book review for the week. This week I'm bringing to you a book called Why Waste? A Guide to Ending Compulsive Eating by Geneen Roth. And Ms. Roth has been writing books about binging and compulsive eating and dieting and yo-yo dieting and relationship with food for about 30 years. And she has a bunch of books along this line. This book is actually a workbook. And any book you buy from her or any book you get from her, Feeding the Hungry Heart or Breaking Free from Compulsive Eating, or her latest book is called Women, Food, and God. If you pick any of those books and then pick up this workbook, it'll work. It's not related. There's no companion book to this. It's any book in her catalog, right? I've been working this particular workbook for about 5 or 6 months now. It's been an eye-opening process. It's been learning things about myself that maybe I've known on some kind of deep level, but never brought it to my conscious, sort of conscious everyday interaction that I have with food. Obviously, food has been a significant and critical part of why I put on all this weight, and so I really wanted to come to terms with that truth, because I keep saying that I want to deal only with truth as I do the transformation in my life this year, and so using this book has been a significant tool in that toolbox. It asks you some really probing questions. It makes you feel uncomfortable, but I encourage you to push forward, to keep looking at it, to keep answering the questions like, why are you eating that family-sized bag of Doritos? Like, why are you eating your ninth piece of pound cake? Why are you eating like half a gallon of ice cream? Because, at least in my case, I can speak to that I've often used food to sedate myself when I'm feeling anxious or upset, or sometimes when I feel like I don't have any control in the situation. I use food to sort of soothe myself. It's like a calorie-laden pacifier. As I work to get a handle on my body and my health, I want to get a handle on how I interact with food and change my relationship with food. And so I think this book has really been helpful. This workbook has really been helpful. And like I think I said, it's 87 exercises in it here. And it really helps you start gauging, try to figure out when are you hungry, really hungry, or when are you just sad or angry or bored, and like I said, they're uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable. The beginning, you sort of think, oh, this is going to be easy, but as you move your way through the book, it gets uncomfortable. So I that's my disclaimer. That I think it's a really good book, but if you're ready to do the work, you'll dive in. So, I hope that was helpful. For those who think this feels like something they need, I encourage you to get a copy of Why Waste? A Guide to Compulsive Eating. And again, it's by Geneen Roth. And also, I read her book, Women, Food, and God. I really like that book, so maybe look into that as well. So, hope you guys had a good Tuesday, and I'll talk to you later. Alrighty.